Hello everyone and welcome back to the finishing line. So today we're going to have a weekend preview of the racing. So we're going to start off with the 150 at Ascot, the Mayor's Grade 2 hurdle. So I think this is going to go to La. So since stepping up in trip from his last run, it seemed to eke out a lot of improvement. We're beating Ger's Girl at Kempton. Headed at the last, looked like it was bet but found that bit extra, so to step up to 3 miles looks like it's suiting this horse very well. Even though she's held on 2 pieces of form by Dusky Legend, but that's over 2 miles 4, so I think the extra few furlongs is going to help her turn that form around. There's also another horse in this that's vastly improving, and that's Midnight Tune. She's going for the hat-trick after 2 very impressive wins in lesser company. But she's a nice each-way price at around 12-10 to 1 at the moment. So for all the each-way backers out there, you could do worse 10 to 1 shots on the weekend and backing her. So just go over that again. So I think this is going to go to La. And I think she'll be followed home by Midnight Tune. Next we're going to go to the 225 at Ascot, the Grade 3 handicap hurdle. So this sees a quick reappearance for Jenkins, who recently got back to winning ways last weekend. So he's gone up 11 pounds in total, but he has the superstar condition James Bowen on his back, taking 5 off him. So I think at 4 to 1, I can see this horse win again with things that are clicking, the headgear, the jumping came together, change of tactics. I think cash in while the pan is hot on this fella. And there's one in this I also like is Le Bruvel. He's trained by Ben Paulding. Ben Paulding, anytime he talks about this horse, he rants and raves about him. But he has shown it, but he was expected to show more in his last 2 runs. But he's beaten by a very good horse in his last run. So he's around 8 to 1 for this. So if Ben Paulding thinks as good as he is, he could go very close to win this with Jenkins. So I've narrowed that down to Jenkins and Le Bruvel. So on to the 3 o'clock at Ascot, the Bet 365 handicap chase. So starting point with this, Acting Lass, she's a good starting point, but she's very short for a race like this at 9 to 4. So I've been looking at the likes of Robbins Hill and Guitar Pete. So Robbins Hill is he's on a good bit of form now. He's going on a hat-trick, but he's stepping up an extra 4 furlongs. But he races like he could easily stay at, and he's been putting his races to bed very quickly and very easily in the last few times with a bit of authority. And on to Guitar Pete. Very good juvenile hurdling this day. Good hurdles form. Lost his way for a year or so, but came back to form with a bang at Cheltenham latest. Where he mightn't have won it if Starkey Tech didn't have a fatal injury, just jumping the second last. But with that confidence boost behind him, you could see this fella finally fulfilling his potential. And at 11 to 2, 6 to 1, he's a very good price. And Robbins Hill is 8 to 1. So I'd be looking at them two instead of Acting Lass, who was 9 to 4, is very short at the moment. But I think on the day you get bigger. So I like Robbins Hill and Guitar Pete in that one. So next we move on to the Ascot 335, the Clarence House Chase. More or less this race revolves around Undersow. One of the best jumpers of a fence you're ever going to see. If you ever go to a racetrack and he's running, stand next to the fences and he'll show you how to jump fast and jumping quick. He's a spectacle to watch. He's just a touch, shades of odds on in this. I think shades of odds on is generous on this. He's nearly even money at this stage. The gamble on brain power, I don't know where it's come from or why it's come from. He has shown no form that will stand up to Undersow over fences yet. And he's about £15 to find him, and he's not going to find it tomorrow. I don't care what Nicky Henderson said he works like at home. He said that last year and he bombed out in the champion hurdle. You can work good at home, but if you don't show the track, there's no good to you at all. So I can't have brain power at all against Undersow. I think Undersow is a certainty in this. I can't see me bet. I can see him going 3 for 3 at this race. And I think with money back special with Paddy Power, if the race is won by 4 lengths or more, which I can see Undersow doing, if all, God forbid, something happens to Undersow and he falls, Kyle Morlock, trained by Kerry Lee, he's a very good horse in his day, very good novice form, and I think he could be the one following him home. He's not going to take him on, he wouldn't be stupid enough to take him on. I'd say he'd be just tucked in behind and pick up the pieces if that happens. So, Undersow all day for me in this, and with Paddy Power's money back special, Kyle Morlock in case something happens. So next we're going to go to Haydock and the 205, the Supreme Novice Hurdle Trial. And I really like Colin Tisler's horse in this, Lost in Translation. He looked very raw in winning his last race. He looked like he was going to get better at one stage, but he kept pulling it out, and he won it going away in the end. And he looks a very good progressive horse, very tough horse to pass. There's also another decent horse in this called Waterlord. He was a good bumper horse for John Ferguson. Good form, didn't show much over hers last year, but he started to pull it together since he changed yards. He won his last race very well in decent time, but I think Lost in Translation has a lot more to give, and I think he could be the one to beat at 7-2, 4-1. And then also one more to mention that as a favourite, First Flow. He was also very good in his last run, but I think Lost in Translation has a raw talent to improve past these at the moment. Even though he does look a big scopy chasing type, he don't lack for gears, he don't lack for trying, and at the ground that's going to be a Haydock, I think he could be the one galloping into the ground by the end. So 205 Haydock have gone for Lost in Translation. Next on to 240, the Champion Hurdle Trial. It might be the Champion Hurdle Trial, but none of these are going to win a Champion Hurdle. The new one is going for his 4-timer in this, but I think he's going to be beat by Chishabello, who was only 2 lengths to find on him on his last run at Cheltenham, and that was his first run back of the season, and they're at the same weights again. So I think the 2 lengths he's going to find, and I can see him winning this. So Chishabello, he's short enough, 13-8, but the new one is just about even money. So I think Chishabello's going to win this, and I think he'll win it going away at the end. I think it's going to be the plan for him from Dan Skelton. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, Chishabello 7-4, 15 days to beat the new one. Next we go for the 315 at Haydock, the Peter March Chase. So this sees the reappearance of Rock de Casbah, who was hiding the betting for the Welsh National. But he missed it because of the heavy ground, and knowing Haydock, this is not going to be much better than Chepstow's ground. If it was for some miracle not to be that heavy, I think Rock de Casbah has a very, very good chance of winning this. He's an out and out stayer. He comes off the bridle, but he just keeps finding and finding and finding. I think at 6-1, 7-1, I can't see him being out the first 3 at least. And there's one lurking in this that has very good form, is very well handicapped. Is Caris Destrier, second in the Hennessy last year to Native River. And on that form, coming back to that, he could have a very, very good chance of winning this off the weights he's carrying now. And a 14-1, I think it could be worth a stab at that now. And a very, very open race. So if the ground was to come up soft, heavy in places, I take the chance that Rock de Casbah has the class to get through that and win the race. If not, if it's heavy, Caris Destrier at 14-1 is a huge price for the form he's shown last year, and has only had 2 runs this year, and I think this could have been the plan all year. So I'll run through the Haydock picks again. So the 205, the Supreme Novice Trial, Lost in Translation. The 240 Champion Hurdle Trial, Chishabello. The Peter March Chase, Rock de Casbah if it's soft enough, heavy in places. If not, Caris Destrier on heavy ground.